have a little crazy yellow people walking through my head. One of them's got a gun to shoot the other one, and yet together they were friends at school.
What fun and frolics have we got lined up for today then, chaps?
Stand by for action. And now for something completely different.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to this week's Dan Berry Show. I'm Dan Berry and today we have Charlotte Knight and Mia Wheeler. It's a lady night tonight, I'm really happy. How to spend a Saturday night? Do you both like to go to nightclubs? Or will you party a lot?
Mine's changed a bit. Okay. Mine's changed a lot. I used to, like a couple of years ago, I used to go out, like Saturday night would be like the big blowout night. So go to a bar, drink, and then go on dancing. Yes, I'll have a dance.
And Sunday to recuperate from the Saturday night.
But now I think just because I work later in the evenings, like when it gets to like 8 o'clock and I finish work, or I'm like, oh, gotta get ready, gotta go to the bar. I was thinking, oh, I'd rather just get ready, go have a couple of drinks, and then like leave at like midnight or 1, and then...
Do you know what I love now? Nights out followed by a cheeky McDonald's on the way home.
No, I've stopped doing that. I used to do it all the time, and now I've stopped doing it just because I haven't got to that inebriated state. I'm still quite sensible. So I never...
Oh, I pound it basically. Like, I reduced my drinking hours, but the volume has somehow increased. So I get it out the way as quickly as possible, enjoy the 5-hour stints, but sadly actually I'm spending most of my Saturday nights playing Risk now. Brilliant game, gotta play it.
No, mine's like a 50-50. Sometimes it's nights out, and then sometimes it's like, I'd rather just stay in. You change, I mean, you start off all wanting to go out, and then you start thinking, oh no. But I'm really bad. Sometimes I'll get home, I will start to get ready, and then the time's like clocking on, and then like, there's no point if I go out now, because by the time I get there, by the time I get a drink, the hour's sort of knocked on, and I might as well just stay in.
From a female perspective, have you ever looked to go out, thought, it's going to take me an hour and a half to get ready, it's really not worth it?
It's not worth putting on the extra makeup.
No. It's not even to do with the makeup, it's just as simple as you're like, haven't shaved my legs in a couple of weeks, maybe not, can't bother to wear tights tonight now.
Or you look at the wardrobe and just go, I've worn all of that recently. No, sorry.
No, I've got too many photos of them recently wearing all that.
I've got a bottle of wine in the fridge, it's just as good.
It works quite well.
And I can stain my slippers.
I have a onesie. I love my onesie.
Oh no. I can't do them. I do like sloppy PJs. I don't get the peel of onesies. You get hot. And if you want to...
You see, mine, I have two. I have one that's in the winter time that's literally just a giant pillow, snuggly and like really warm. And then I have one that's really light and thin. So it's just really like, there's like a sheet wrapped around me at all times, which is kind of a nice feeling. But I still wear a jumper over it.
One of the things you can do, if you're lost for ideas, is you could do the top 5 things to do on a Saturday night. And number 5 is potluck dinner with friends.
Oh.
Yeah, Saturday nights are sort of like usually spent alone. But if you're bored But if you're bored of constant parties and getting drunk, you could always look forward to a nice dinner where you can catch up with friends. This is one of the best ways to go about it. Ask everyone to bring something with them. So obviously there's everyone's got something, and it can just be a fun, relaxing, enjoyable night. Number 4 is recording a girls' night out on camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not why.
Wait, so like
Yeah.
girls gone wild.
It's basically this plan
I
is
would not want to record me going out.
this plan is very simple and easy to work out. All you need are your girlfriends, lots of beer, and a video camera. Lots.
Is that what guys are in this list?
Yeah, let's go
Lots of
horribly
things.
wrong.
I started with potlucks, they don't expect them to.
Immediately after reading this, a lot of things can go wrong. Right, first order of business, get sloshed. After that, record everything that happens. Not only is it fun to watch the next day, it also helps you remember things you said and did. The memory can be preserved for things to come, and that is an added bonus.
See, what I love about girls' nights out is that we don't take our cameras, so you don't have any recollection.
You
and there's no
know
proof.
a guy wrote it because he said beer. If it was a woman, he's like, get a bottle of Shackleton and your gin in.
Top up,
Yeah,
Sue.
because like shots are, I would say, considered more girly, even though that's not right necessarily. But yeah,
Sometimes you just don't want to remember.
no.
Last thing you want is
It's
something
a
like,
violation,
oh, look at
it's
this.
a violation of women's privacy, and you should stop doing it.
Yeah. I can't even do it anyway.
No.
Even like...
I'm just saying.
No.
All right.
Take the camera out of me.
Number 3, a girls' revenge night.
Oh, no, I like the sound of this one actually. Girls' revenge
Have
night.
any of your friends been dumped recently, or simply been stood up? I'll leave that question open to you. I'll leave that question open
I have
to
to
you.
admit, I like the idea of a revenge night. Because I have had often dreams of, God, that guy, I wish I'd slashed his tyres. Because he used to drive a BMW.
I admire that you're saying everything that we've all thought at one time or
But no,
another.
he had a really nice car. It was convertible. It was BMW, and I thought, you know what? That's his pride of joy. God, I wish I just got like the odd knife in the tyres.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I
wouldn't have done the headlights
Oh.
or any of that because then it looks more obvious. Just slashing the tyres or letting them down. You could be like,
See, do you know what annoys me? My ex, we have a lot of mutual friends.
oh, so you always see him around.
Well, actually, not so far, but I'm probably going to at some point. But it's mostly the fact that we've just not both been going to things. But I know at one point I will, and it's like, damn it.
So we divided the friends. It's all got to the point of like, sort of like my last.
See, I believe, like when a child has to decide from a divorce, like who you're going to live with, there should be a custody battle with friends. You should sit them down, state your case.
And this is why you should be my friend.
And it's so exhausting having to be civil and pretend that you're mature about it all.
The worst is when you've got friends that are coupled. Because then the girl obviously is like, we've got to go with him, and the guy's like, yeah, but he's my mate, and especially if it's a couple and you met the couple through him and you get on more with the girl than the guy. And I was like, yeah, but he's my mate first. We only met her because
You channel along. She tagged along with you.
yeah.
Right.
revenge night. I'm
Here's
up
your
for
chance to
that.
maximise your Saturday night by toilet papering the guy's house or car. In some cases both, and it says in brackets, in some cases both. I'm not making this up. With your friends and taking sweet revenge. Can you think of dedicating a Saturday night for a purpose higher than this? Just short answers. Yes or no?
I wouldn't want a toilet paper.
That's money.
All my exes still live with their parents and use their parents' car. Like, that'd be... I liked all their parents. All of them were lovely people. It's just...
And plus that's money. You've got to pay for the toilet paper.
And then it's the effort of throwing the toilet paper.
No.
I'd rather go with the slashing of the tyres once they have their own car. I won't slash their parents. Slashing their parents.
Second one, plan a themed party.
Love it.
Yes.
So basically, night is young, live it up with a theme party. You can go back to the 70s and do a disco style, or dress up like your favourite Hollywood stars and yada yada yada, recreate the red carpet and all that other bollocks. And the number one thing is have a poker night with your friends.
That's such a mad thing to do.
See, at work, my friends at home, they all have poker nights, all the guys. Never included because I'm a female. Love
Very-
card games.
It's very, very sexist.
But it's one of those things I've never learnt how to do it.
I like-
I've played it once with like the rules written down the side, but guys are like, oh no, you wouldn't know how to play because you never include me.
Yeah. See, if someone taught me, I would do it.
I reckon I'll be
If
quite
I
good.
pay a whist, I play with. Gin rummy, because it's got gin in it, that's why I like it.
I can play Cards Against Humanity pretty well.
That's a good.
I play the dirty cards quite well.
Those are good.
And Monopoly.
Monopoly's
See,
long.
Oh, no,
Monopoly,
very long.
Monopoly. I used to cheat. I used to be the banker and nick all the money
No, you see,
and make
I've
houses
got
out of
really
Lego.
fairly.
And make houses out of Lego.
I go through like recession capitalist with that. I make people like mortgage their houses. I grind them down so they give me all their property and mortgage it all in.
I used to give up. It'd go on for too long. I literally would just like give up playing, and I would like, oh, I've lent to done your hotel. Oh, here's all my money. Oh, see me, I'm back. Right, bye. So I'm like, no, surely you just stay with us and carry on playing. I'm like, I can't. I've got no more money. I'll give you a chance to win it back. No, it's all right.
Meanwhile.
You think we got away with it?
Well, I think the ending was a bit ragged, but apart from
No, I don't mean... Never mind.
The next subject is food and drink.
Mm.
Right. So,
Now I'm in my zone.
yeah. This is probably going to be an easy one to talk about. Right. So, what drink? If you were stranded on a desert island,
Right.
right, and you only had one drink, what would be your drink of choice?
Could be boring and say water, but
I think actually, mine, even though I love gin, it might be rum.
Really?
on a beach with
Yeah.
pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coconut rum.
Yeah.
Coconut rum.
With the little umbrellas.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
is
like
this
that.
unlimited supply?
Unlimited.
Okay,
Unlimited,
good. If
but
it's-
you never
because
run
I was
out.
gonna say alcohol,
You never run out, but
technically
you're only
dehydration,
allowed
but-
allowed that one drink. You're not allowed anything else.
Yeah,
Just that one
coconut
drink.
rum and pineapple juice.
Just
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
drink.
Because if I'm stranded on a desert island and like, I do a
No
cast
phone,
with like
no
Wilson
phone,
and
no
everything,
phone, no
I'm
internet.
going to want to be drunk for the entirety of
Yeah.
it.
Rum. Ah, and you can like shell it out of the coconut. Drink it out of the coconut. Once you're done drinking, eat the coconut.
You're creative. Yeah.
That's
Be
amazing.
creative.
There you go. It's food and drink in one. Screw Wilson. I'm not making a toy out of it. I'm drinking out of it.
No, I was saying if I end up in a castaway scenario where I'm like talking to a volleyball, I'd want to be drunk for that. I wouldn't want to think I'd gone out of my mind. I'd want to be like, oh, it's just the alcohol. I was drunk for 10 years.
And plus, you think if you have rum, you're getting excited. You're dancing around your desert island. Have a bit of a party. Someone might see you because you'll be like, woo!
Also, you don't get hangovers because you're constantly a little bit buzzed. You're
Yeah.
constantly drinking.
Wow. I could put that. I should live in an island somewhere just off of Devon. We could try that out on.
With like just alcohol. I'm like, no.
I don't know, even
Near Honolulu or something.
but you'd have like company. You'd have like sheets, you know, passing by, go down to the Isle of Wight.
As soon as it starts to rain and you're
Oh.
stuck there with your little coconut, it's like under the rain, just be like, at least I have this.
You know, it's raining your coconut. Oh, the alcohol's spilling out. No.
I mean, the pineapple juice is a giant like FU when you're stuck in the rain. It's like, yes, this is from a tropical land that you're nowhere near.
So enjoy.
Oh.
Okay. What is your favourite fast food restaurant?
KFC.
Yeah. So
Burger
there's
King.
loads of others. See, I like McDonald's. I like McDonald's and rarely go to KFC and I rarely go to Burger King.
See, I have a problem with McDonald's, even though I eat
Yeah.
it the most because it's right opposite my work and it's just easy. Every time, I don't know, it's got to a stage where I get like palpitations and like my heart feels as though someone's squeezing it a bit. It's like, wow, I know that the salt in this is quite high, so it's kind of scared me.
Yeah, it's
Whereas KFC, I kid myself because it actually looks like what it is, which is chicken, but
Yeah.
it's somewhat healthy.
No, Burger King.
You like Burger King?
It's the best burger. McDonald's have the best shakes.
right.
Burger King have the best burgers.
Yeah.
Now, if I have a McDonald's burger, I have it, and then like 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I should have had that. Whereas Burger King, I'm a bit like, oh no, this is still going down well.
This is a good idea.
If I'm going to do fast food, Burger King, I'll have a quarter pounder with cheese, extra large meal, with chicken nuggets on the side, with the fries,
You've
and
got to
shake,
do it.
and the onion rings. If I'm going to go out and do fast
You're
food, I'm
gonna
going
do
to
the
do
full
it,
works.
all of it.
Do it properly.
Yeah.
Don't just bother.
Sit there like
Yeah.
chucking it in, and there's the fatty opposite me with smiling at me, going, yes, you know.
You're like, yeah, that'll be me in 10 years.
Or, I don't know, can you count this as fast food? Nando's? Is
So
it?
I don't
really
know.
on the
I don't know
periphery.
actually. Possibly. Yeah.
Because you
It's
can
like the
take-
M&S of the like
That's
fast
so
food
shame.
world.
Because you can take it away. You don't have
Peri
to
peri
sit
chicken
in.
and chips or some rice.
We do have Nando's quite frequently at work. My work friends know.
And the halloumi.
Mm.
Stuffed in, if you get the pita bread and the chicken and the
Yeah.
halloumi.
No.
So what I do is buy a pita, get
Yeah.
half a chicken and create my own one because I don't like how much lettuce they put in the.
Have you done the half chicken challenge or the whole chicken challenge?
I call that every time that I eat it, but
All of you, get like a couple, 6 of you, all order a whole chicken, and whoever, like, is the last to finish, pays for everything. So you all sit there literally just demolishing chickens.
see, that's not a challenge to me. That's more like me going in there.
I can eat a whole chicken. I can do a half chicken. But
I do a half all the time, but no, I mean, I eat a lot. I could definitely do it. Like Friday, I always get half a chicken, 2 sides, sometimes 3.
Yeah, but what are your sides? Do you have 2 carbs? Do you have carbs and something else?
Usually it's sweet potato mash and ratatouille, just because I like the taste. But sometimes, if I'm feeling like I need a bit more bulk there because I'm starving, it'll be chips and maybe garlic bread. I'll really move it around with what sides I have at the
Have you
moment.
noticed sweet potato is now the posh chip? If you ever go to a restaurant nowadays, when you look at the sides, what sides do you want? It used to be twice fried, then 3 fried chips. Now it's sweet potato. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, sweet
how
potato,
exotic.
rice, very similar stuff.
Really?
What do you usually like to eat for breakfast? If you're in a rush,
Person.
if you're in a rush, and like you've woken up late and you go like and you're like shit, I've got an hour to get to work and I've got to have something. What would you have?
Peanut butter and toast.
Just that.
Yeah.
Just
But I'm
that.
not a breakfast person.
You're not.
I'm
They say
really
breakfast,
not.
I know.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I love breakfast, but I never leave myself enough time. Like, if I could leave myself enough time, I would do like scrambled eggs and toast.
Right.
Or I would do cereal and then peanut butter on toast because I'm in such a rush and just have that peanut butter
See,
on toast.
this morning I had the first breakfast that I've had probably this month, and it was a bacon salami with an egg in, like a poached egg. So when I cut it, it was all gooey. It was really, really good, and I loved it. But I get up in the morning, I don't have time for breakfast, and I'm somebody that once I start eating, that's it. I have to consistently eat.
No, you have to because it starts everything. That's why. Even if,
Maybe I should.
I mean, if I'm really, really running on time, I will toast it, peanut butter it, put it on a piece of kitchen towel, and I have it on my class seat. So as I'm driving, I actually pick it up and eat it as I go.
When I went on
So I normally end up at work with like peanut butter around my face.
trying to lick it, just wipe it and lick it
As
off.
I get there, I'm like, oh, you're right.
That will last you till lunch.
No, you just reminds me, I went on a school trip once, like a ski trip years ago, and like we were catching the coach back at something ridiculous like 2 in the morning, and I wanted something to eat on the coach because I get quite sick. So for some unknown reason, the childhood me decides to put in a water bottle Cocoa Pops and milk. And I shook it, and that's how I was drinking
No.
it. I'm not even
Disgusting.
kidding. I don't know quite what was going through my head. Like everybody else was grossed out, but I couldn't understand it at the time. I'm not sure why I decided to do that.
Do you know what it reminds me of? If you've ever had a dirty pint and someone's put Baileys in your drink,
Don't.
and then you're chewing and drinking. That's what it reminds me of, chewing and drinking.
Yeah, it was like
Well,
that, but I think I was so tired as well. I was like, no, I just need food.
Do you know who does the best breakfast? McDonald's.
Pancakes.
Do you know what they used to do in Australia, and they used to do over here? Pancakes and sausage meat.
Right.
Yeah,
With
they
maple syrup.
stopped doing
They
that.
stopped doing it because I went to Australia. I was like, this is amazing. And my aunt was like, oh, it's really, really nice. It's great. Came over here and they just do pancakes nowadays. I'm like, where's the sausage
Yeah, they
meat?
used to do it with sausage. 100% they used to.
And
Like the
they-
patty
yeah.
sausage.
Mm.
So it was like a burger and pancakes
Mm.
with a maple syrup on top.
Do you know what your resolution for that is? Get a double sausage McMuffin, take one out, have it with your pancakes, have the sausage
I don't have
McMuffin
the egg.
sickle.
One eternity later.
You don't have to get it with egg, I
I
don't.
think I feel like it's a waste of food.
But you don't get it with the egg. Don't chuck it away, it's not a waste.
I don't know what
Oh no, you eat them. You eat
Why did you go
them.
around with my dog go, hi there, I didn't want the egg part of my McMuffin.
No,
Would
you
like
order it without it.
Yeah, but then it's not an egg McMuffin then.
No, you get a double sausage McMuffin.
They do that?
Yeah?
Yeah. Some McDonald's actually serve breakfast all day.
Where?
They do. They actually
Where?
do.
No, that's a lie,
No.
because I would have heard
No,
that and I'd be
It
going
was,
there.
it was on Family Guy, because there was Patrick,
Yeah, that's
Patrick Stewart was like, what time do they stop serving breakfast? It's 3 o'clock. Some of them serve breakfast all day. No one serves breakfast all day.
Sweet waffles and meatballs. It's good.
Restaurant in London does duck on waffle and it's amazing. Like
Have you
a
had-
mustard syrup.
Have you had Peking duck pizza?
Oh my
I was
god.
amazed.
It's so
And
good.
this is why I gained so much
You
weight
learn something new every
recently.
day, folks. Okay. Do either of you like to cook?
Yes.
Yep.
Love
So,
it.
so what kind of things what kind of things would you like to cook? If you're cooking.
Pie. You cook a good pie.
You're cooking dinner. Let me just state a scenario. You're cooking dinner for your family, and what would you cook them?
Roast.
Curry or paella or jambalaya.
Never had jambalaya.
It's a one-pot dish. Really good.
Okay. And what if? Okay, say another situation.
Half
What
the
if?
food.
No. What if you were
Half the
doing?
food. You gotta be family.
What if you were doing Come Dine With Me? That's just come to my head. What if you were doing Come Dine With Me? You had to do a 3-course dinner for these bunch of strangers that you didn't even know, and they come and you had to welcome them into your house.
I'll
The
bring out the
competition.
big guns. I would like find this intrinsic like Heston Blumenthal rubbish where like you can eat flaming ice cream or something.
Oh no, that's too much. They spend too much time in the kitchen.
I made cinnamon ice cream one time, and it wasn't that bad.
No, I've got to go Heston on. If I was doing something like Come Dine With Me, because I'm so proud of the way that I cook, I couldn't stand like losing, so I'd have to go Heston on it.
No, mine would be really simple, like lots of one-pot dishes, so I could spend more time with the guests. So really easy stuff like scallops and chorizo to begin with, and pea mint puree. Because then you just flash fry everything, put it all pretty, and then it'd be like big paella or big jambalaya. Because then you can cook that for 5 hours.
See,
So literally first thing in the morning, you put it all in, you cook it, and it just keeps
don't
cooking.
get me wrong, mouth is filling with saliva as you're talking about this, but then I think that you might have somebody that's a bit of a snoot and be like, oh, they couldn't be bothered to do, like, you know how with Come Dine With Me you get some people that are pretentious. That's why I'd go Heston. Like, I'd make a lot of it. I don't believe in tiny portions. I don't understand the concept of tiny portions, but
And it's so real, you're like, is there any more?
no, you're just there at a family meal and you're like, oh, where's my food? Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, there it is. That's nice. I mean, I'm from a Greek family, so, you know. You've got a plan.
You got a plan.
I hate when you get home, you open up the fridge, it's empty, you're like, that's a little bit of you died.
That's just a sad day. That's a sad day when you can't rustle up something.
I've been eating out a lot at restaurants recently, which is great,
Yeah.
but at the same
Someone
time,
brings food to you.
like, well, the thing is, most people, like, they'll treat themselves like jewellery or a handbag or something, whereas I like food, so it's restaurants. Like, I went to Burger Lobster.
Oh,
London.
I still haven't been there. I need to go.
Really good, really, really good. I've been before, but I'd had the burger, classic mistake. Always go for the lobster.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
And that is it for this week. If you have any questions for me or would like to come on the show, you can just contact me on our website at this very address. A massive thank you to my guests tonight, Charlotte Knight and Mia Wheeler. And I'll be back next week talking about various topics on the wonderful world we live in. Until then, goodbye.
Oh God, Rickrolled.
Who was that?
The one. Better not get you up, never let you down. Just let you.
They had some, and there was always a hand movement to it as well. And then you had a grab. And then people already said it was two grabs. Yes.
Well, let me get in camera for this.
Oh.
Let me get into this.
You know, you said it, now I know what it is. Now I can see the film.
I love the white suit though. Miami Vice.
To love. You know the rules, and so do I. And so commitments
I'm not
like
gonna sing it like all
thinking
the
of.
time.
You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
Just trying to guess the lyrics like that.
Keep saying, come on, I
Do not
Gonna let you down, I'm gonna run around. Bye.